time polymorphism is also known as static or earlier binding, and runtime polymorphism, this is also known as the dynamic or late binding. So the name should be clear. How we can say runtime polymorphism? It is a dynamic or late binding. Compile time means static or earlier binding. It is the clear. If it is clear, please raise the hand. Please raise the hand if polymorphism definition is clear and the types of polymorphism is clear. Please raise the hand. Okay, very good. Okay. Compile time polymorphism, that is called the function overloading. We have already seen example of function overloading. Function overloading and operator overloading are the perfect example of compile time polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism example. In this example, we have two functions with the same name but a different number of arguments based on how many parameters we pass during the function call. To determine which function is to be called, this is why it is considered an example to be polymorphism, because in different conditions the output is different. Since the call is determined during compile time, that's why it is called the compile time polymorphism. Look at this. This is an example of a function overloading, and we have already seen. So we will not spend too much time for function overloading. Look at this. This is the class. Look at this public integer sum. So here it is a function with two parameters. It is the function with two parameters. And look at this. This is the integer sum with three parameters. When we pass three parameters in some function, that means we are calling this function. And when we pass two parameters in some function, that means we are calling this function. So this is called the overloading, or this is called the compile time polymorphism. Look at this object sum. Here two parameters we are passing, that means this function is calling, and object dot sum, three parameter passing, that means this function is called. So the function sum is a single function, the name sum is single, and multiple work we are taking with the sum function. That is called the function overloading, and it's a compile time polymorphism. Now come to the important program operator overloading, which is also a compile time polymorphism. C++ provide option to overload operator. For example, we can make the operator plus for a string class to concatenate to string. We have already discussed in previous class how we can use plus operator between character or string or between the numerical. When plus operator come between two operand, which is the numeric value, it will add. Or when plus operator will come between two operator, which is string, it will concatenate. So that is what plus is working two different types. The name is same, operator is same, but the result is different. Resultant is different. So this is called the operator overloading. Now look at this, an example of operator overloading. So first, in first block, we are creating a class complex. In this, we are two variables, which is a private, real, and imaginary. In public, we are creating a complex constructor with a two parameter passing. Complex is the constructor with two parameter passing. So we are indicating the variables r is equal to real and I is equal to imaginary. This is the just constructor. Now this is the automatically constructor will automatically called when plus is used. between two complex objects. Now